back. Housing trends are not just about prices and rates. New data shows buyers are prioritizing lifestyle and comfort more than ever. 9 News real estate expert Lane Lyon joins us this morning. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for having me on, Lauren.
This is going to be a good topic. Lane is a realtor and managing broker at Coldwell Banker.
Yep.
So this is interesting. Buyers have a lot of choices now.
Oh, they really do.
What are they looking for?
Well, it really lifestyle driven comes up more than ever. Of course, we want affordable, we want good mortgage rates, but more than ever, we're finding that buyers are looking about this lifestyle. Like, does this home fit the way I like to live? So the way I like to relax, the way I like to entertain, the way I like to work. These are things that I'm hearing more and more from buyers to see if this house fits kind of the experience that I want when I get there.
So knowing that that's what buyers are interested in, sellers need to be paying attention to that too.
Well, sellers really need to be listening, especially if you're getting ready to put your house on the market, because you have to remember how these websites come up with understanding trends, right? Zillow, for example, put a lot of these trends together. They're looking for trending keywords over millions of listing descriptions. So, for example, something that's come up a little bit more, reading nooks, places to unwind and unplug, right? So I hear buyers talk about this. Window seats, libraries, little seating areas are also important. Of course, let's not forget about our active lifestyle here in Colorado. Sport courts, pickleball, still a popular trending keyword. So if you live near a pickleball court, for example, you're going to want to mention that, or maybe you have one at home. I have a buyer, Lauren, who wants to put a golf simulator in his home. So even if you don't have a golf simulator to offer, maybe you have the right kind of basement with the space for that. So you might want to mention that in the listing description. And then also color. A lot of buyers now are wanting tasteful personality, and so they're getting away from some of like the neutrals and the sterile. And here's some photos for you, Lauren. They really are looking for, we were talking about the all-white kitchens, you know, that have kind of disappeared a little bit, and we're seeing more bold, tasteful colors. This is about moody hues. It creates that experience, that lifestyle, that warm, that cozy over more of the neutrals that, you know, a lot of us realtors have been promoting for so much time, for so long.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, these photos are so different than what we typically see. Like, we're talking that all-white kitchen. What do you think is behind all these changes?
Well, I think that it's all about, again, creating that feel when they go into your home. And I will say that you need to make sure that you are, I don't know, be careful taking some risks, because color is very taste specific, right? So I know that a lot of teenagers have bright colors in their bedrooms. That may not be what we're looking for. So don't hesitate to ask experts, because there are colors that are trending. Natural colors that remind you of the outside. Here in Colorado, greens, blues, they're more popular, but you have to know what you're doing.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
What about different groups of people or different people gravitating towards different things?
Well, I think about demographics, right? Like, who will my house appeal to? And really, you want your home to appeal to a wide range, but I kind of broke it up by demographics here. So Gen Zers, those 20s and 30s, they like affordability, obviously. Tech features, obviously, no surprise there. Millennials, move-in ready homes. They're very busy, so they like outdoor living spaces, but really more turnkey, not a lot of projects. Gen Xers, more my age group, they're thinking about their parents, moving them in, maybe multi-generational spaces. Think about putting those in your descriptions. Baby boomers, low maintenance living, but also the social connections. If you have a community where there's a lot of things to do, mention that, because again, it is about not just buying a home, it's buying a lifestyle.
All of that checks out. That makes perfect sense to me. Just to wrap it all up, one more note to the sellers. You know, as people are getting ready to maybe sell their home in the summer or whatever it may be, what do you want to tell them?
Yeah, key takeaways: remember the experience people are having in your home. Is it warm? Is it inviting? I remember I had a buyer where the husband loved the house. It didn't match anything they wanted, and the wife said, "Honey, you just like the black paint. We can do that in any house." So what is the experience they're having there? You want to make sure you're thinking about that, because a lot of times sellers will say, "Look, I'll give you a credit and you can put whatever you want, color you want in later." Buyers like credits for buying down interest rates. They really like sellers who will do the work. So don't be afraid to do some of these projects before you get on the market.
All right, Lane, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Have a good week.
You too. Let's send it over to Katie LaSalle for a check of the weather. Katie, indoor pickleball court sounds really, really good on a day like today.
Indoor pickleball courts, yeah, if you have a house with that, that's awesome.